One of the things that you've said that ruffled everyone's feathers was that you wouldn't put Michael Jordan in your top 5.
Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Do you have a problem with what I said?
Yeah.
Kareem.
Yeah. What are you talking about? In no regard is Jerry West better than Michael Jordan. In any regard. What's up, YouTubers? Tired Night, you tuned to Ty's Life. I'm about to be reacting to NBA players who reveal Michael Jordan stories you never heard before. Let's go. Let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe. If it's if it's anything like the other videos, this might be crazy. If it's anything like the other comments from the NBA players and the legends, it might be a movie for this one. It might be a great video. So let's get into the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
LeBron James would have dominated Mike.
Do you have a problem with what I said?
You got to be in the 6'5" club to be even mentioned in the conversation of the greatest of all time.
Michael Jordan would either win or die on the court in that game.
Jordan was the best.
You cannot tell me in a one-on-one game, though, that LeBron James wouldn't dominate Mike.
Did you just say into a microphone that LeBron James would beat Michael Jordan
In a one-on-one match.
One-on-one?
LeBron James is 6'9", 260. He moves like a guard.
Michael Jordan was all defensive first team 9 times.
Okay.
LeBron James was 5 times.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league.
That's longevity.
I'm going to answer your question.
Okay.
Michael Jordan led the league in scoring 10 times.
Okay.
10.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James led the league in scoring once.
Okay.
So I'm talking about a guy who's been the best offensive player and the best defensive player.
Question for you. Has Michael Jordan ever played against a guy like LeBron James? Ever in his career?
Has anybody played against somebody like LeBron James?
That's what I'm saying.
But he was dominating the league when they had a Celtics dynasty, when they had a Lakers dynasty, when the bad boy Pistons were there. Who's the best opponent LeBron James has gone against?
These Warriors.
Before that.
Spurs? I mean, Tim Duncan.
Exactly. And how did that end up?
Yeah, I'm talking about individually one-on-one. And I hear what you're saying.
You're talking about a freak of force of nature versus...
I'm talking about who he is athletically. You've never seen anybody like that who can move quickly on the perimeter, laterally, and defend Michael Jordan. Like he has Michael by 25 pounds and is quicker than Mike.
Michael Jordan would either win or die on the court in that game, right? Whereas LeBron might lose and hug him after it was over and be like, okay, we're good here. Like Michael Jordan.
Hold up. Did he just say LeBron's quicker? Not faster. Quicker than Michael Jordan. There's no, he's not quicker than Michael Jordan. There's no way. There's no way you can tell me LeBron is quicker than Michael Jordan. LeBron is not as quick as you think, J. Will. Like, what are you talking about? He can move down the court. He could get up to top speed. He could really move, especially when he was on the Cleveland Cavaliers when he was younger. But quicker than Michael Jordan? Michael Jeffrey Jordan? Are you sick? Is he okay? Like, is he okay? Like, that makes no dang sense. I think that Michael, when it comes to like downhill and getting to the basket, he is insanely quick. Insanely quick. I don't think it's a comparison when it comes to him and Michael Jordan. It comes to like LeBron and Michael Jordan when it comes to quickness. I don't know if he said that wrong, but LeBron is not that quick. He could really run, but moving side to side, first step, all that's Michael for sure. That's Michael for sure. LeBron's fast, but not quick. I don't know where he's getting that from, where he actually thinks that LeBron's quicker, but nah, that's not the case. Heck no. He's sick.
Is either going to win that game or he's going to be carried off. Like I said about James Harden, they're going to have to pick Michael Jordan up and carry him off the court.
So you're saying there's nobody that will ever beat Michael in a one-on-one game. That's what you're trying to tell me.
For now.
Yes.
Okay. Kevin Durant would have a chance to beat Michael Jordan.
No, he's too little. LeBron is bigger. LeBron is more massive and stronger than Michael Jordan.
Quicker.
But Michael Jordan is the only player other than Hakeem Olajuwon that I've been on the court and was like, he's the best player on the offensive side and the best player on the defensive side. Just because you see LeBron James going between the leg and behind the back and throwing left-hand passes against Terry Rozier, don't think he's going to be doing that against Michael Jordan.
You're saying you don't think LeBron is the best offensive player and the best defensive player on the court when he plays?
No. Defensive? No.
LeBron is a facilitator. LeBron will initiate the offense. He'll score a little bit. He'll rebound a little bit. He'll do all the things within the team. Michael Jordan was a scorer first, second, and third. He was a phenomenal finisher of the game. Michael Jordan stopped playing the game. He stopped having to facilitate. He didn't have to do all those things. He just finished the game. He was the game's greatest finisher because he had no weakness in his game. When he played the game, especially in the fourth quarter, we refer to him as a three-dimensional player. He's either going to score, he's going to get fouled, or go to the free throw line and make the 2 free throws. And not many players can do that in the last 4 minutes of a game. Jordan was the best. He was just three-dimensional in every way, every phase of the game, especially coming down the stretch. I would have loved to have seen LeBron play in our era, but I would also love to see Jordan play in this era because Jordan wasn't a three-point shooter. He was a scorer. If I put Jordan in this era, no hand checking. I mean, the guy averaged 37 points a night with hand checking. What would that translate into today's game where you can't touch him? I want to say this about both. LeBron James is this generation's best player. And I think Jordan was clearly that generation's best player. Now, who's the best? I think I'm biased. I would say Michael Jordan, just because mentally what he was able to do, and I knew him. Michael Jordan is not going to back away from any level of competition or any, player that comes up. I think LeBron James would meet the challenge because he will pose some problems for a player like a Jordan. Any player, because he's 6'8", 260.
Is it really true he never knew what the score of the game was?
I think he knew what the score was, but he made a conscious effort to always treat the game as if the game was always 0-0. And that's what I learned about him. When you get up 20, there's a natural tendency to have a letdown. Michael Jordan was always 0-0, always. If you ask him today what the score of the game is, he's going to always approach it at 0-0, which kept him in that moment. He never let down. He constantly kept the pressure on you offensively, defensively, mentally, emotionally.
Including in the huddle?
Including in the huddle. I mean, who goes out?
I've heard a lot of stories in the past where another team is up by 20, 15. Like there was even a time where KG was talking about, there's a guy on his team. I can't remember his name, but he's a scorer. And KG was like a rookie. They were up by 15, maybe 20, I think, going into like the third or fourth quarter. And MJ just turned it on, went for like 20 points in the fourth quarter, and ended up winning the game. But it's like, when you have a guy like that on the team, it's like you're not safe in any regard. If you say anything to him, if you do anything that motivates him, if he motivates himself in a way where it's like, okay, we're down by 20, I'm gonna bring us back. He will do that. He'll go on stretches where it's like, I can take over. I can do everything. You throw all types of defense at me, I'm going to have an answer for it. You're up. You're comfortable. I'm not comfortable. I'm going to push the issue, and I'm going to get this win. I feel like people that are up are vulnerable to Jordan because, like, okay, you're comfortable. You're relaxed. Your shoulders are back. Like, you're not as resilient to win because you think you already got it. You think you already got the W, but you have Jordan that's going to come back and push and push and push. And when you wake up, when the other team wakes up, it's too late. They already have the game. Jordan is already in his mode. You're not stopping him, and Jordan's going to get the win. And you just lost the 20-point lead. That's Jordan.
Out and you're up 20 and you're still playing a game if the score was tied. But he did that.
You got to be in the 6'5" club to be even mentioned in the conversation of the greatest of all time. That's at least 6 championships and at least 5 MVPs. It's only 3 players that ever do that. Bill Russell, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan. That's why LeBron can't be in that conversation right now. And then they say, well, he's going to be the league's all-time leading scorer. Yeah, he started right out of high school. Kareem had to go to college for 4 years. Where, by the way, he won 3 national championships and was 3-time player of the year. And if they had let him play his freshman year, he probably would have been 4-time national champion, 4-time player of the year. I think Michael Jordan is the greatest NBA player of all time. LeBron can't go much higher unless he wins more titles and more championships and gets a couple more MVPs. He can't go much higher than he is. I just don't see him doing that. I don't think he'll win another championship in LA. I don't think he'll win another MVP. I have him slotted at number number 3. I said, listen, man, numbers don't lie. You know, you look at Michael, he had 10 scoring titles. He led the league in scoring 1 year and was Defensive Player of the Year. If you go to Halle Berry's house 10 times and you ask her to go out with you to dinner, she goes out with you 4 times. But then another guy goes there 6 times and she goes all 6. Who's the man? It's Michael Jordan. You have 1 game to win for your life. Who are you going to pick? Michael Jordan or LeBron James? The answer is always Michael Jordan. Always.
You know, I feel like you see the top 75 players ever. They had the.
Yeah. If you want to have a job in the next 5 years, these are the AI rules you need to know.
What, kind of like celebrating them.
Yeah.
And you've heard every player be like, yo, we're excited to see LeBron and Jerry West. But when MJ walked in,
it's different.
Everyone's just like the aura, the energy. Everyone's just like, yo, because Michael's not like.
He's
really,
Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's Michael Jordan. Was that same feeling felt in the locker room when you guys were with the Knicks, you know, and you guys are going against MJ and Prime Bulls? Was there? No.
Like, we got who he was.
Yeah.
I would say, you know, I hate doing the whole generation thing. The thing that stood out to me is how competitive people were towards each other. You know, Detroit was trying to take Michael out.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone doing that.
Oh, yeah. Bill and Beer was like, no blood, no foul.
Yeah, you just don't see that now. Nor could they, or you get suspended.
Yeah.
And that's probably good for the game. But, you know, even my mindset was Michael was better than me. I got that, but not today. That was always my thought. Mike's going to have a bad night today. Oh, you're better. But tonight, it's not going to be your night. Now, that doesn't mean he didn't have a lot of great nights, but that's how you had to think. So I do think we all knew how great he was earlier. I mean, his rookie year, I remember saying there's no way a guy is going to be able to finish the season playing that hard. That's where people don't get his intensity was extreme, and it never wavered in his whole career. I thought he wasn't going to last a year doing that. He did it for a career.
The GOAT topic is probably the hottest topic ever, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's so different depending on what area you're in.
I don't think so.
No,
I think most people would say Michael, even your generation. What I don't like about the GOAT conversation is that people believe if you pick someone, it's taken away from the other guy. I think LeBron's going to have the greatest career, or has already. And actually, Kareem is second. I think there's 5 players that have won the MVP in the regular season, won the MVP in the finals, won the scoring title, was Defensive Player of the Year, made the defensive team. And you know who the 5 are? Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan, Michael Jordan.
One of the things that you've said that ruffled everyone's feathers was that you wouldn't put Michael Jordan in your top 5.
Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Do you have a problem with what I said?
Yeah.
Kareem, not only.
Yeah. What are you talking about? In no regard is Jerry West better than Michael Jordan. In any regard. In any regard. In any regard. I don't care what anybody says. No. Jerry West is not better than Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Shit. Oh my. Michael would give him 60. I'm sorry. He's on the logo. Jerry West was a monster. Very fundamentally sound. He can get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a legend. But what is he going to do with Michael? Huh? What is he going to do with Michael? Nothing. I'm sorry. If I'm being disrespectful, I'm sorry. But it's not a debate. Jerry West is not better than Michael Jordan? Is he sick? Oh my God.
Was Kareem a great player in high school? He lost, I think, 2 games in college. What? He is the leading scorer of all time in the NBA. What? He fought Bruce Lee and almost won. Right? You got Wilt Chamberlain, who scores 100 points. Bill Russell has 11 championships. Yes. Jerry West is the whole body of the NBA. That's Jerry West going down there. He's the logo. And then there's Irvin, which, you know, brought the Showtime to the Lakers.
Julius Irving is not better than Michael Jordan in any regard. Michael Jordan did take from Julius Irving in his finishing around the basket, but he's not better than Michael Jordan. Like, I don't understand what he's talking about. Is he talking about impact to him? Is he talking about like the structure of the NBA to him? Even so, Michael Jordan, after Larry Bird and Magic Johnson saved the NBA, because it was going downhill, Michael Jordan turned it into something else. He evolved it in a whole different light. It was one player. It's not 2 players competing against each other. It's one player dominating the league. It's not just 2 players. Magic Johnson wins 1. Larry Bird wins 1. And then Larry Bird goes for 3 years in a row getting MVP. No, this is one guy winning scoring titles, first team all defense, getting defensive player of the year, MVPs, 3 times in a row. He goes for 3-peat wins, comes back after retirement, after those 3-peat wins, loses once because he comes back in the middle of the season, and then does 3 in a row again. Come on, bro. Come on. He didn't make it to the finals that time he came back, but when he makes it to the finals, he has never lost. He's never lost a final series. And he's had 6. Come on now. What? He averaged 30 his whole career, bro. 30 his whole career. And he's not in the top 5?
If we would have put all those guys at their prime in the room and you would have come in and you would have watched, we knew how to slow Michael down or how to play against Michael. I know everything. I know he didn't like using his left. I know his fadeaway going right is different than his fadeaway when he's falling off to the left. He fakes the fadeaway and goes up and under. I know when he dribbles the ball 2 times, he's going to put it in his right hand. We knew that.
Then why couldn't you stop him? Why couldn't you stop him? I need to see all the games he had against this guy. Why couldn't you stop him? Please tell me. Why you couldn't. Why hasn't anybody been able to stop him from averaging 30? Why did nobody stop him from winning 6 championships, 3 in a row, and then 3 in a row again? Why did you guys not stop him if he was so bad with his left? All these things in this game that you could have allowed yourself to stop him from getting a bucket. But it didn't work. They're literally hacking him. They have to literally throw him out of bounds, the Pistons, for him to not get into the key. Like their team plan, they made an agreement that they can't let Jordan touch the key. Why do you think that is? He's way too explosive. He's way too versatile when he gets in the key and gets in the air. Once he's airborne and he's in the key, there's no stopping him. You know what I'm saying? Like he gets to his mid-range. He go for that 3 in the clutch. He's shown it multiple times in the playoffs. So what are you talking about? Jerry West and all those players are not putting that much pressure onto teams. Not as much as Jordan. You don't have to foul Jerry West when he gets in the key. You don't have to literally foul him to play defense, to actually contain him. You don't. Or if you don't do that with Jordan, he's giving you 50, 60. If players weren't doing that back then, they weren't hand checking in any way, how crazy do you think Jordan would be going? You know what I'm saying? Like, but if it's Jerry West, could we say the same thing? I don't think so. I don't in any regard, but maybe I just don't know much about Jerry West, but I know that he's not better than Jordan. That's what I know.
We would count 1, 2, and then run. Because if he picked the ball up, we run back. Michael understands. If you ask Michael for his top 5, he's not in it.
See, I've always just kind of felt like the one differentiator between Michael and all the other players was his like killer instinct to win was just a little bit different than everyone else's.
That's the only time they told you to focus on it. The same mentality Westbrook has is the same mentality of Alvin Robinson, same mentality of Bernard King, same mentality of Sugar Ray Richardson, same mentality of Marcus Johnson, same mentality of Larry Bird. I can go down the line. Larry Bird would not let you up. But what's the difference with Michael is Michael came in the NBA with David Stern. When he came in with David Stern, he came in with a brilliant agent, a brilliant lawyer who realized he had a product to sell. And in developing that product, we had to now make this product the Messiah. In order to get people to worship it, you got to make it a Messiah. Why Michael Jordan had to focus is he saved the world in Space Jam. What other basketball movie did anybody ever overly go to? None. Michael is the biggest face and the biggest thing in China. Michael became the face of the NBA. The Bulls jersey is in North Korea. Not only in North Korea, he's wearing the Bulls jersey, Michael's number. When we won the championship, the second championship, back-to-back 1990, Chuck Daly talks about going into Europe and doing a clinic. They had a Laker jersey, a Bull jersey, and a Boston jersey. No Piston jersey, and we were 2-time champions. And the Bulls had lost, but they had Michael's jersey.
So you're just salty. All that Space Jam stuff, all that marketing, what does that do with you not being able to stop him? That's why he had to go to the key and get fouled and get thrown out of bounds by Lambier. You guys couldn't guard him. You guys couldn't guard him. You guys could not guard him. 2 championships. Okay, it was when it was done, when your reign was over, right? When Michael Jordan got over that hump, you guys never came back to a finals. That team, that dynasty, never came back to a finals ever. You got 2 and it was over. That's why that didn't happen, because you guys got 2 and it was just gone. Like it wasn't a dynasty compared to the Bulls. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a dynasty compared to the Lakers. It was a very good team. You know what I'm saying? Once you guys got that 2, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. When Jordan got over that hump, you guys were not getting past Jordan ever again. You guys could not guard Jordan. That's why you had to foul him. Like, I don't understand what you're talking about, bro. You're not, like, how you saying he's not top 5?
Nike made an explosion. Michael on television. The commercials changed the way we look at it. We moved from CBS to NBC, so it became Michael's network.
I ordered my.
Oh my, what is he talking about, bro? Yo, we're talking about basketball. This man's talking about marketing, about business. Bro, we're talking about basketball. Basketball, bro. What are you talking about? Like, we're talking about Jordan. Like, you think Jordan's not top 5? Do you think if Jerry West was the number 1 player on the Bulls, if we were to swap out Jerry West for Michael Jordan, you guys would have had to do what you did to Michael Jordan? Heck no. You guys are winning the series. Jerry West is good, but there's a possibility you guys are winning the series without hacking Jerry West. You don't have to hack Jerry West to get in so he can not get into the key, to prevent him from getting the key. Like, there's no way. He's better than Michael. Michael's way more of a threat than all the players that you named. Like Larry Bird, okay, Larry Bird was a monster. I'm not even gonna lie. Larry Bird was a monster. I still don't think Larry Bird is better than Jordan. But when it comes to like their primes, yes. When it comes to like how much of a threat both of them are, you damn near have to foul Larry Bird before he gets a bucket. Michael Jordan, you have to foul him before he gets into the key. That's a threat. But all the other guys you named, Will, Kareem, like they're very good. But the one that boiled my blood was Jerry West, because it's like, you know damn well, like I know he is iconic, how impactful he is, but he's not better than Jordan. Like, come on, don't talk to me about how he looks to the media. How we're talking about when you guys are on hardwood, the floor, with the basketball in your hands. All that doesn't matter. Marketing, all that business, all of that, it does not matter. Who's gonna get a bucket? Who's gonna get the win? Michael. Who, like, you give the ball to Michael in the last 5 seconds of the game, and it's tied. Who are you giving the ball to? Michael. If you're gonna ask somebody to stop someone on the defensive end, you know what I'm saying? Are you gonna get Jerry West or are you gonna get Michael? You're gonna get Michael. You know what I'm saying? If Michael is guarding Jerry West, Michael could guard Jerry West. Could Jerry West guard Michael? No. Okay, that's it for the video. I don't know. That got me upset. Jerry West is very good, but he's not Jordan. He's not better than Jordan in any way. Jerry West, like, he's iconic. He's a legend, but not Jordan. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. That was a great video. If you're on Twitch, follow me. And yeah, that was a good video. Recommend any Jordan videos, any other videos, like any other players, and I can see if I can react to it and see how it does. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna say a prayer. Name Jesus, whoever's watching this video, bless them from the crown of their head to the soles of their feet. Allow them to be strong in their mind, body, and soul. Whatever they do, allow them to do it in the name of Jesus, and allow them to put God first. Be intentional about putting God first. Realize that you need him in every situation. It's not like, oh, I'm going to call on God or whatever whenever there's hard times, whenever there's good times, I'm going to give gratitude to God. No. In whatever situation you're in, good or bad, regular, you give gratitude to God and you follow him and you put him first. You intentionally put him first. If that's waking up in the morning and praying and reading the Bible before you do anything else, that's intentional. You got to show God that you're going to put him first. God is a jealous God. He is, but he has a right to be because he has done a lot for us and he loves us. He died on the cross for us so we can be forgiven for our sins because he loves us. So we have to love him back. We have to put him first the way he puts us first. And that's what it is. So I pray that everything will work out for everybody, but allow them to understand that we have to put God first for everything to fall into place, for everything to work out. And yeah, that's what it is. And you have to love thy neighbor because God put us on this earth to love because he loves us. We're supposed to spread the word of God through love. And we're not supposed to be hypocritical because if we are talking about us following God and we're showing hate to others, we're hating the works of the Lord because the Lord put people on this earth for a reason. They're supposed to be on this earth to love each other. So if you're not loving each other, you're not a follower of God. You're not a real follower of God, and you're just hypocritical, fake. And God is not like that. God does not love that part of you. So we have to rebuke that. That's our flesh. We have to be led by the Spirit. So in the name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. So stay blessed, stay lit, and I'm out.
Good pass that time by Stroud.